Hello, and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Wednesday, October 7th, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm an energy worker, and I make, what do? I make these daily videos so we can all stay on our purpose-driven path, living one day at a time, doing our best to say nice things to ourselves. So if you'd like to find out more information about me, all that is listed down below in that dibbly-doo box. LindaTheLightWorker.com is my website, or you can email me directly, LindaTheLightWorker@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. I do private consultations. So anyway, all right, let's jump into our cards. Today, I am working with the World Spirit Tarot. Now, this deck, I think, is out of print, but boy, is it a terrific one. And we haven't used it in a while, and it just started calling out. So let's jump in. Let's see what the cards say. The first card we have is Major Arcana, and this is the Hangman. So, Hanged Man, he's got a lot to say. First of all, we got another ab card. Look at this guy's abs as he is pointing his toe so perfectly in this upside down tree position while he's holding that stick down with his hands. You see his hair is just dropping into that pool of water, hanging off this tree limb so gently. So the Hangman brings a lot of information about perhaps you're sitting on sitting in a different point of view, or you're being pushed to perhaps either change a habit or change a situation, or you're being pushed into changing something. Or maybe there's something you've taken for granted and that's just not available anymore, and you're readapting, you're shifting your perspective, you're changing the whole way that you look at things. And this can be a shift in consciousness of how you are approaching, perhaps, say, a chronic problem that's been in your life. Let's say it's a relative or an in-law or a friend who you just are not connecting with. You don't know how to deal with it. You're flip the situation over, be on the other side of it. And it is about, okay, all right. So Spirit's really saying, like, let's imagine you're learning a new posture in, say, yoga or qigong or tai chi or any sort of practice where somebody's, okay, I'm sorry, somebody had the kettle on and they weren't coming to turn it off, and I was panicked. I should have stopped the video. And one day I'll edit, but this is here. Okay, so the kettle's off, everything's fine. So let's say you're learning a new exercise or a new posture, and you're asked to hold that posture. You know, I just did this 7-day intensive Qigong workshop, retreat in my home. And so there were times we were in postures that were really, it seemed like a long time we were in this same posture, and then it's just going deeper, sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the posture. And one of those things, those tools, is that you soften your gaze, you look at a point in the wall, or you close your eyes, and you just focus more deeply in the moment of being into that posture or into that setting, whatever it is that's coming up, right? So it's looking at life from a different point of view. And if it's uncomfortable, breathing through it, working through it in the most gentle way to get on the other side. Because now look at him, once he's shifted his perspective, he has all this grace. He is able to be strong. His muscles are toned. He's present. This is about having faith as well. Sometimes we have to just turn all that stuff over, that muck over to God, Spirit, the universe, your higher power, whatever words work for you in your process of turning it over so that you're able to maintain that posture. So one thing, like, what being in a difficult position, it really is the invitation to be present, because your mind can't be wandering all around on a mucky muck path while you're trying to maintain your posture. So while it may be uncomfortable for a little while, it will shift. Things will shift, and you'll have that payoff. It's a major arcana, and the card that comes with it, the following card, the next card, is this High Priestess. So this means that now the High Priestess is all about those dark, mystical wisdom, insight. It's hard to, the great mysterious, the divine feminine, it's not the Empress, it's the High Priestess. It is this divine feminine way of being in your spiritual practice and allowing for that healing to come from the divine feminine. And that means being in a little bit of darkness, maybe. Look how he's got these twilight skies. I love how they're both blue people. This is about paying attention to your inner oracle, your inner guidance, the downloads that I know many of you are receiving when you're able to turn off your mind and receive your message from God, Spirit, the universe, the great mysterious, the unknown, the internal oracle, the wisdom of your ancestors that's trying to reach you. It's here. It's saying, I'm here for you and I have the answers. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to any big intuitive hits you might get. Sometimes, like, I live here in the Southwest, right? So if I want to go to a different grocery store, I might drive an hour and a half far away on barren roads just to have a different grocery shop experience, right? Just to get my groceries, just to have been out for a little while. And when you're out doing those meditative tasks, a long drive, I'm not asking you to zone out, but it's when we hit that state of almost a meditation in the driving or in our meditative states, we welcome these answers to come from the great mysterious. So whatever, before you're going, if you're taking a nap, ask the High Priestess to bring you a message. And in the shamanic tradition, we can certainly call on our ancestors and ask them to be clearer with the information they're giving you so that you get it. You can claim it. That's part of the claiming your path, your personal path. All right, our final tarot card today is the Six of Cups. Now, sometimes this card is recognized as like a running away, a reminiscing, right? A reminiscent sort of path, right? Of running away to the old memories. But the invitation here is to, if you are required to remember of a more magical time in your life when, let's say, answers were coming very clearly, you were really tuned in to spirit, your spiritual practice, or whatever, your work life or your home life, or excuse me, whichever sort of area you're thinking about for you, of being able to draw onto a memory with the good memories, the good parts of that. It could be with family, it could be with friends, it could be in a beautiful setting, it could have been traveling, wherever this joyous place that looks like they're around a pool. I'm imagining they're in Italy just because I love Italy. Like, who doesn't love Italy? So it's just finding that place where you can be happy and you can forget about the woe. You can forget about what has turned your life upside down. Some of you might have a health diagnosis or something coming in that might turn your life a little upside down. You might have said, I'm never going to do XYZ, have this or that sort of, and now you're like, oh, maybe I will. It's okay. Draw on these happier memories of health, of inspiration, of spiritual connection, of being connected with loved ones and family members, and really remember that it's still available to you. It's still there. It's going to show up again. I know some of you are missing or really struggling with the isolation thing. Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. My voice isn't back 100%. All right, let's go to our final card today, which is from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck. I love her. One day I hope to meet her. All right, here we go. Now, first we had, yesterday we had, didn't we have the answering the call? That was the first one. And now we get the next card, your breaking trail. It's as if in her deck, and I shuffle, 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 they're coming up in order. Your breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. A breakthrough is at hand. When you're breaking trail, when you are doing your own work, keeping your eyes on your own paper, working on the stuff that's coming up for you, looking at it, processing it, moving it, then you're able to keep moving forward. You're able to process your stuff. And then, who knows, you'll be able to lead, inspire. Someone might be coming behind you who can help. You know, it's not about always doing it on your own, but it is your personal breakthrough for yourself that's important today. And it might come with you might feel a little uncomfortable. Listen, yesterday we had the card where he was just chopping all that wood and now he's stretching it out. So it's just working different muscles in energetically so that you can find your way. Stay on your path. Stay true to you. Stay committed to the healing path you have for yourself. And then you'll be able to help others. We have to take care of ourselves first. I know I keep saying it, but it really is what this whole channel is about, is how do we take care of ourselves so that we can be of higher good for our loved ones and those around us, so that we can be of service. We have to take care of ourselves first. And that's the hardest thing. So keep working your program, do your work, keep your head down, keep working your trail, keep clearing that path for you, because you're worth it. All right, my dear, that's our reading for today. Sounds like it might be a little stretching, but you can do it. And remember all those joyful memories you have, because you have not only had a lot of trauma and been through a lot, but you have had a lot of good things happen too. So let's remember to find our happy places and bring with us those memories that really serve us well. All right, my dear. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.